Hello. Hi.
Hello Megu of the Egu. Even
Hello.
through back to non-existing sleep, I hope you are doing well. Let's go over the checklist.
You're
After
doing
all, you
something.
still need to take care of yourself somewhat. Daily meds taken?
I've taken my meds.
Brushed your fangies?
I haven't brushed my teeth.
Done your wibbies?
I've done my wibbies.
Mostly yes.
Mostly yes,
go.
yes.
Love you lots and let's have an awesome little stream.
What do you mean, green?
P.S. half-month reminder for your mother's
Wait, is it
birthday.
green to you? Do I look green to... Wait, is that a nice green at least? Is that a nice green? It's a nice green, right? Is that a nice green? Is it a... Toru, is it a nice green? I need to know. I need to know if it's a nice green. Also, what do you mean, green? I'm a pink cat, guys. We've been through this. Why did every stream people say different colors? What is this madness? I'm a pink cat girl. What has happened? It's purple. Don't worry, I see it. Otherwise, my whole fucking character would be green. Don't worry, I can confirm your character is not green. Your character is not, in fact, green. How we doing, chat? Hello. Yeah. Hi. I don't really know why I'm purple today. I was just messing around with my texture atlas, and I was just like, yeah, let's just be a different color just because we can. So here I am. we have a purple Megu now. But remember, if anyone asks, if anyone comes in, they'll be like, oh, you're purple? Remember, you got to be like, no, she's pink. What are you talking about? If anyone asks, I'm a pink cat girl. I can't remember what you're talking about, but I was talking to Mia a couple nights ago about something or other VTuber related. And like, Mia's like, he said like orange cat girl or something. I can't remember what we were talking about. I don't remember the context, but he said orange cat girl for whatever reason. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm pink? He's like, no, you're orange. And I'm like, no, I'm a pink cat girl. And he's just like, shut the fuck up, Megan. Because I'm just like, what do you mean? I'm pink. Surviving you. We do be surviving. We do be surviving. Survival is definitely the word. I feel like I'm living. I don't feel like I'm living at the moment. I do feel like I'm just surviving on a day-to-day basis. I'm just kind of like clawing myself through till the end of the day. You know, like in like cartoons and stuff, you know like when you get cartoons and there's like a character like stranded in a desert or something, and they're like laid down on the floor and they're just like kind of pulling themselves forward with their hands to like reach an oasis. That's where I'm at mentally. That's kind of where I'm at mentally. I'm just kind of dragging myself through to the end of the day. And instead of an oasis, like instead of a desert and an oasis, for me, it's just like instead of an oasis being at the end, I'm like dragging myself towards the delusion that tomorrow will be a better day. And tomorrow keeps not being a better day, but I keep on dragging forwards and hope that maybe tomorrow's tomorrow might be. Yeah, I'm gooey flavored. I look so delicious. Look at me. I look delicious. Went out to spend time with Raina, ended up spending 40 minutes total on the fucking toilet in Sainsbury's. No! No! Was it the norovirus? Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry, Toru. That sucks. That sucks. I remember one time, when we didn't used to have a B&M in the city, we would go to the one on like the outskirts of the city, And there was a Sainsbury's next to that, and the B&M didn't have any toilets, but obviously Sainsbury's next door did because they had like a cafe on site and stuff. And there were like several times where like I would have to say to mum, like the IBS would just like hit halfway around B&M, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to run next door and go to the toilet. And like I've done that more than once, but I remember one time I was in there and we were at B&M quite late. I think we were like, because this was back when I was working, so I think we went after work, and I think it was like 6-7 o'clock in the evening, and the IBS hit, and I was like, Mum, I'm gonna have to run next door, go to the toilet. So I did, and I'm there just like shitting myself, and you know, sometimes a male cleaning attendant, like a male cleaner, will like clean the women's toilets. So like any of my girlies in chat might be able to relate to this, but like they'll like open the door and they'll like call in to ask if anyone's in there. Because I think I don't know if they're like not allowed in there if a woman is in the toilet or something. I don't know, but like they will normally like open the door and like call in to check if anyone's in there. And so like I nervously had to call back like, yeah, I'm in here. And then like the same guy came back later and he was like, is anyone in here? And I felt so bad because I'm like still fucking sat there shitting myself. And just like the same nervous voice just pipes up like, yeah, still here, sorry. It was mortifying. It was mortifying. The fact that I was in there like fucking shitting so long that he came back to check later and I was still the only person in the toilet, and I felt really bad when I left because like, I did leave a bit of a mess of the toilet, but like it's not my fault because they don't have toilet brushes or anything, you know. So like I did flush the toilet like a couple times, and I like pressed the button and like held for the long flush and stuff, but like it didn't get off all it, you know, it didn't remove all the evidence. But like, if you're not going to put a toilet brush, there's only so much I could do about the evidence. So, like, I had to leave the toilet, like, very clearly looking like it had been shitting, you know? Like, I flushed away, like, the main business, but, like, you could still tell. You know, you could tell I'd been shitting. And I felt really bad leaving it like it, because, like, I knew he was going to go in there again and just be like, damn, that girl was shitting. I remember just like walking out, just like begging he wasn't outside, just like waiting to go in. I was like, I cannot like emotionally lock eyes with this man. I can't. Please don't be outside. Please don't be outside. Please. And thankfully he wasn't. I don't know where he was, but thankfully he was not outside when I eventually did leave. But I remember just like desperately hoping he wasn't just like out there waiting. Oh dear. Turns out I might have an aversion to dairy. Good first step. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what did you eat? How have we come to that conclusion? What have you been eating? Because that would be new, right? Like you haven't had any problem with dairy before, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I remember you saying I know Hero has problems with dairy. I don't think I remember seeing Toru with dairy. Yes,
Wink
thank you,
time.
brain.
Thanks,
Thanks, brain. Chat, did you hear those redeems? Did you hear those redeems, chat? I did not hear those, and I don't know why. And honestly, I don't care. I don't really care today. I'm not gonna lie. I did not hear those. You did? They're why are they? How can they be doubled if I can't even hear them? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I don't know, chat, and I'm honestly too tired to care. What about like normal alerts? I like normal. Is like regular shit doubled? Oh, I can hear that. I heard that. What about that? Is that doubled, or is it just redeems that are doubled? That's fine. What about Yippee? Is Yippee doubled? I heard Yippee. Okay, so it's just the mix-up things that's doubled. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'll make a note of it, but that's the future Miggy problem. Saying that, Megu tidied up and doesn't know where her notepad is anymore. Where's... Give me some paper. There it is. There it is. I will make a little note, but it will just have to be a little fucky wucky today. I think have I streamed since? I think that's a Windows update problem because I remember complaining fairly recently about a Windows update, and I don't think I've streamed since then. I don't think I've streamed since my Windows update happened, so there's probably Windows update fuckery. Mix it up. Sounds are doubled. I've written doubled really wrong, but do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I spelled it DOUBLELED. I've written doubled. Mix up sounds a doubled. Thanks, brain. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Oh dear. Do you guys want me to... Shall I disable the redeems? Is it really annoying for you, or can you guys live with it for one stream? You guys can either put up with the sound being doubled for you, or I can disable the redeems. That's as much effort as I'm willing to take today. That's as much kind of remedial effort as I'm bothered to make today. But I will do the stretch and hydrate. Thank you. Big stretch. I'm gonna have a big sip of tea. It was some frappe from Starbucks. Oh, but see, having Starbucks was your first problem, Toru. Having Starbucks was your first problem. Why were you in Starbucks? Starbucks is shit, man. Starbucks is actually so shit. Or maybe an aversion to lavender. Wait, lavender? Wait, what? How lavender? But lavender is in like the plant, right? Yum yum! Thank you so much for the big heckin' resubby. Thank you. How we doing, Yum Yum? I hope you've been well. Are we like all recovered from like surgery and stuff now? How we doing? I hope you're okay, buddy. I hope you're okay. Nias is like, purple, Megu? No, I'm pink. I'm a pink cat girl, Niasa. Don't be so silly. Don't be so silly. I'm clearly pink. Let me have a little scroll up chat, because I didn't pay attention to what happened earlier. Hang on. Who got the worm? Bobbington got the worm. Hey, yo! Congratulations, Bobbington. Rare Bobbington worm. We don't see you pick it up very often. Hell yeah. Let's check and make sure I haven't missed anything. Like, Nikki, why are people dragging me to shit that isn't my work? I want to watch my cute pink cat. No! Tell those people to fuck off. Tell them to fuck off. Tell them to do their own work. Or make whoever's work it is do it. That it's not your work. Tell them to fuck off. Professionally. With all due respect, I do believe this isn't a task that's under my job specification. May I please encourage you to speak to X person instead who does deal with that designated task? Your compliance would be most appreciated. Thank you. That's how you professionally tell someone to fuck the fuck off. Computers be computers again. They sure do be. It doesn't bother you guys as double sounds? Okay, we'll just leave the sounds doubled for now. If I do miss one, it's because I can't hear them. But, yeah. Never had Starbucks. Honestly, Bobbington, just don't. Just don't. I don't know what's available in Bobbington Town, but, like, if you're ever out and about and you fancy, like, a nice coffee or treat drink or something, like go to a Costa or like a little independent place or anything. Like honestly, like I'm not even joking, like I've had like lattes from McDonald's. Like a McDonald's latte is nicer than a Starbucks latte. Like you could go most places. I'm pretty sure you could go anywhere on the high street, either chain or independent. I'm pretty sure you could go anywhere and get a better drink than Starbucks. Because I needed to shit, and we had to go through Starbucks to get to their Sainsbury's toilet. So Raina was like, "Fuck it, I'll get us some Starbucks," which turned from regular poop to not regular poop. Would it happen that quickly though? Would it happen that quickly? Gonna mess with anyone colorblind so hard? Nah, it's fine. Toru's colorblind and he's okay. Toru's okay, so it's fine, right? I know there's more than one type of color blindness, but Toru's okay, so it's fine. Mostly recovered. Sadly, I have a mouth ulcer, so I can't really. Oh no, mouth ulcers are the fucking worst. Besides that, ordered most new parts. Oh, yo, new PC hype. Let's go. We love that for you. Kin, hi Kin. How you doing? I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I like the Boost iced coffees, though. I'm not really. I don't like iced coffee. I like iced coffee. It's okay. Like I don't hate it. I can drink it, but like if I'm somewhere that serves like iced drinks like that anyway, like I'd rather have like a slushie or like when when they do like I don't know what they're called. Costa had done them before, where it's like somewhere between a slushie and a smoothie. It's like a smoothie, but like with all the ice like a slushie. I forget what they're called. Do they call them like fruit coolers or something? Like honestly, like if I'm in a place like that and I want like a cold beverage, I'm more likely to order something like the iced fruit drinks or a slushie than an iced coffee. Like I can drink iced coffee and it's nice, but like I just don't overly like it. I think the alternatives are better. Well, I hope your tummy feels better soon, Toru, and I hope it doesn't actually ruin your entire week off. I do hope it doesn't actually ruin your entire week, because that would be genuinely really sad. That would actually be really sad. On the subject of weeks off, chat, this week is going to be a bit different for Megu. This week is going to be a little bit different from Megu. Sorry, if my eyes are going all over the place, it's because I'm looking at my schedule in the background. I haven't made it yet, but I'm going to make it. The reason I'm streaming today is because obviously I'm not at mum's today. So Bonzi! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How we doing? How we doing? The goobers have arrived. Welcome, goobers. Welcome. How we doing? How we doing? How was your stream? How was Balatro? Do the cards still have a grip on your soul, Barnsey? And it's still got its dirty little mitts all over your soul. I've heard that Balatro just like gets under your skin and takes over. I'm good. I'm addicted again. Hell yeah. Balatro doesn't interest me because I'm really bad at card games. Like, I don't really understand card games. So like I haven't played Balatro. It doesn't really hold any interest to me because like I'm just really bad at card games. I can't even like I can barely play solitaire. I remember when I was younger, like we used to like have like family game nights where we would play like cards or Scrabble and stuff like that, or like Monopoly, and you know we had like some cards and board games and stuff we would regularly play back in the day. And like I remember playing. Oh, what's it called? Is it blackjack? I remember playing blackjack and I remember playing poker, but like we didn't play poker for money. We just played like for funsies. We weren't gamble poker. But I think I've played blackjack and poker, but like never really understood either of them. I would always have to like basically like I'd be sat next to my mum and I would just like have to show my mum my cards. I'd just be like, I don't know what to do, mummy. Mummy, what card do I play? I don't understand the game. I hope you guys had a good stream, though. I hope you enjoyed your time with Barnsey. Welcome in. For anyone that doesn't already know me, hello, my name is Meggy Moo. I'm a Manx Cat Girl VTuber, and I yap a lot, and sometimes the yap has a side activity like art or gaming. I might move on to a game today, I might not. I don't really know. My energy level and mood is all over the place at the moment because I've not really been sleeping. I will just preface this by saying, Raiders, I was just about to start explaining my situation this week. So, it might get a little bit emotionally charged. I've been dealing with some shit IRL that has been playing a bit of a toll on me. So I might get a bit emotional and maybe like cry or be a bit down when I say the next part. So if you don't wanna be trauma dumped on, that's absolutely fine. I do understand. But yeah, if you were discretion, I feel bad like you guys raiding into me and then I'm about to like unload my travels onto you. So just so you guys can make your own decision, you are more than welcome to stay and hear me listen, like hear me whinge for a little bit. But you are also more than welcome to leave if you need to. If that's not your cup of tea to listen to, you are also more than welcome to do that. But yeah, the reason I'm not at my mum's today is because we switched mum's days this week. So I'm going to be going to mum's tomorrow. So I know we've only very recently introduced the schedule again, but like even off schedule, like Tuesday was one of my most common stream days, but we won't be having a mega stream tomorrow because I'm going to be mum's tomorrow. So as much as I've been having problems with Ginga and the vets, my mum has also been having problems with her animal. My mum's got a little Westie called Lulu, a little doggo. And she's been having really bad problems with one of her back legs. And she's done all the right things. You know, she's tried resting it. She's like stopped the dog from jumping up on furniture and all that sort of shit. Nothing's helped. She's been to the vets about it and I can't remember what they called it, but it's one of the big ligaments in the back leg that's gone. No, wait, no, is it a ligament or a tendon? I forget. I forget. But anyway, it's either a ligament or a tendon in her back leg that's gone. They prescribed her painkillers and said, you know, like if we're going to prescribe her an anti-inflammatory, that might be enough just to like, you know, keep her comfortable and she might be okay. But if that doesn't help her, then you're going to be looking at surgery. Unfortunately, the anti-inflammatories didn't help poor little Lulu. So she does need to go in for surgery, which is happening tomorrow. So it was going to be happening in like 3 weeks' time, but the vet had a surgery cancellation. So they phoned up mum this morning and they were like, can you bring her in tomorrow? And my mum's very much like, she's been worrying about it anyway. And I know she will be worrying about it until the surgery date comes up. So my mum understandably was like, yes, I will take it tomorrow. Like get it over and done with as quickly as possible. So what we're going to do, because unfortunately, my mum's car is off the road at the moment. My mum's car is off the road at the moment. I can't remember. Have I talked about this on stream? I can't remember if I did or not. Did I talk about this last week? I don't remember. But her car that she's had for like just over a month. It's not brand new, but it's like new to her. And yeah, it started getting like loads of warning lights like flash up on the dashboard and stuff. And then it got to the point where the gearbox just stopped working. It just won't go into anything above first gear. So they have taken that away. Mum phoned him up and she was like, your car is fucked. You can fix it or refund me. Your choice. So they've taken it away to fix it. But she doesn't have it back yet. So I have a busy morning tomorrow because I need to take Mia to a train station to drop him off for work to get to a train. And then I have to come back from the train station, go straight to my mum's house and pick up Mum and Lulu and take them to the vets to drop Lulu off for her surgery. So what we're going to do, instead of doing my normal mum visit today, I'm going to go back to mum's with her after dropping Lulu off tomorrow. I'm going to go back to mum's with her and just do like my social visit hours with her tomorrow instead, which I think will be better for her because I know she's going to be really worried and anxious and stuff with Lulu being in the vet. So I think having like a few hours of company to pass the time will be better for her, to be fair. So yeah, that's why I'm streaming today, because I'm not going to mum's today. I wasn't gonna stream today. If Giri said she was gonna stream, then I wasn't gonna. I did ask in Discord. I was like, Giri, are you streaming today? But I did also know she was out and about, so like I didn't know she had plans to like come home and stream or anything. So I was like, are you streaming today, Giri? Because in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, if Giri doesn't stream, then I'll do a little stream. If Giri doesn't stream, I'll do a little stream. But Giri isn't streaming today, so here I am. Here I am. But yeah, so I'm gonna be visiting Mum tomorrow instead. So I've got my schedule in front of me at the moment. I don't really know what to schedule in for next week. I'm kind of like it feels really annoying because like this is the trouble, right? This is why I get really moody about things, because like I decided I want to go scheduled again, which is all good and fine, right? It sounds great on paper, but like, why is it every time I decide something like this, shit decides to hit the fan, you know? Because like part of me's on the fence about scheduling myself at all, sort of thing, you know. Like part of me's like, what if we just don't schedule this week? But at the same time, I'm like so early into starting to schedule myself again. Like I feel like I need to at least try, because like otherwise it's like it's been too short time, you know. Like the habit isn't formed yet. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pencil in some days on the schedule. But they're just kind of like not guaranteed, you know? They're not necessarily guaranteed. So they'll be on there, but also like potentially won't happen, you know? Does that make sense? Probably not. My brain isn't really working very well. So shit's hard. But yeah, so that's the situation with Mum at the moment, which is one thing. But then on the Megu front, things have not been great on the Megu front either. Things have unfortunately not been good on the Megu front either. A little bit of background info, just in case any of the raiders are still here and listening and don't know the context. I have a sweet little ginger kitty. He is an old man. He's 16 years old, and he has a lot of health problems. He's got issues with his thyroid, his liver, and his kidneys. And we were recently told, a couple weeks ago, we were told to switch him over to a renal diet because he is officially in the stages of kidney disease now. He's like very early stage 2 kidney disease. So the vet recommended us to switch him over to a renal diet, and I've been trying to do that, and it's not been going well. It's not been going well. He when I first put the renal food pouches down for him, he gobbled it up and he ate the entire portion and stuff. And I was like, brilliant, because like the doctor warned me. Well, the vet, sorry, not doctor. The vet warned me that like cats can be very fussy with renal food. So I was really chuffed that he was like a good boy, you know, and he liked the first food we tried him on. I was like, yippee, we're winning this shit. Because he did. For the first day and a half, he was on the renal food. He gobbled up every pouch. And then he just stopped. He just stopped eating it. One day, he just stopped eating it. One day, he just didn't eat it at all for like most of the day, and then he just came in later on in the evening and started eating it. But ever since then, we've been having problems getting to eat. So it's been about a week and a half now, where we've been consistently having problems getting him to eat. We've tried putting down the renal food on its own. We've tried mixing it in with his like normal food that he used to like to eat. I've tried like serving it in like different, because he normally eats it in a bowl. But I'm like, maybe because he's getting older, like maybe he's getting like whisker fatigue or something. So I've tried serving it on a plate instead. So there's nothing like obstructing his whiskers or anything. And that hasn't helped. And I'm like, we've tried a different renal food as well. We've tried like a different brand and flavor of renal food. And again, I've tried that as is and mixed in with food. And he's just not eating anything, to the point where like any meal he was eating, he's eaten like about half his meals a day. So like we normally feed him like 4 pouches of cat food a day, and he's only been eating about a third or half of each pouch, like every meal. He's not been eating full meals, which obviously we don't want that. Like we want him to be eating, because like it's not good for him to like not be eating, and it's not good for him to lose weight and stuff. So obviously I want him eating, and he's not been eating, which is really stressful. So I've not been like sleeping very well the last couple weeks, because I've been like constantly stressing about Ginga eating, and trying different things to help him like be more interested in eating. Yesterday we relented, and I just put down a pouch of his old food, without any renal food or anything else mixed into it, just like a pure pouch of his old food that he used to know and love. And I was still really anxious yesterday, because even after giving him just a pouch of that food last night, he still only ate about a third of what I put down. And I'm like, fuck, like, are you just like off everything? Like, and like, so I'm starting to worry. Is it because like I know with kidney cats, like I've done my research, and obviously I've talked to vets when they diagnose them and stuff. Like I know that they can start suffering with like nausea and stuff like that, which obviously, even for people, if you feel really sick and nauseous, you don't really feel like eating, do you? There are things that can happen that will just naturally put you off food or like dampen your appetite or whatever. But yeah, so I'm like, is he sick? Is it something else? Like, what's the problem? But I gave him his food this morning, and I did the same thing. Like, I gave him just a pouch of his whiskers that he normally had before. I didn't mix any renal or anything in it. I just gave him a pouch of his whiskers. And touch wood, he's eaten like 90% of the pouch I put down for him this morning. He's not very good at eating off a plate, though. I'm going to put it back in a bowl and see if he eats out the bowl, because he's not very good at eating off a plate. There is like a line of food on the outside of the plate on the floor, which I'm going to have to clean up later. Because I guess he like just ate it too close to the edge of the plate and it fell off. And I don't think he realizes he can still eat it. But for all intents and purposes, he ate the biggest meal that he has for about a week and a half. So I feel a bit reassured this morning. I'm gonna keep feeding him just the whiskers, I think. I'm going to keep feeding him just the whiskers for now. Because it might have been, last night, because it was still so soon after me always feeding him a mix of food that he didn't like, he might have still been like a bit put off for that sort of thing. But now that he's had another meal that's just the food he likes, and he did eat all of that one, I'm hoping he'll carry on eating the whiskers, because I've done like a lot of looking into it and stuff, and a lot of research, and a lot of people say that like the best food for, the general consensus is, the best food for a kidney disease cat is a renal diet, but the second best food is whatever they will eat. Like, even if it's the equivalent of them eating like kitty cat fast food, it's better for them to eat something than to eat nothing or not eat enough, So I'm gonna give it another day or two of feeding him just the whiskers. If his appetite comes back, then I think we can rule out the fact that he's lost appetite, I think if he like consistently eats his whiskers for the next couple days, then I think that's evidence enough that his appetite is fine. It's just that he won't eat the other foods. And if that is the case, I will. I'm going to speak to the vet either way. Whatever happens, I'm going to speak to the vet either way, because if the only thing he'll eat is non-renal food, I want to ask them if there's like anything else they can do. Like, I don't know if there's like any medicine or anything they can prescribe to like help his kidney issues if we can't feed him the renal diet. Or if he does stay off his food, obviously I'll still need to speak to them to like see if they can like, you know, if we can look into like appetite stimulants or something like that, you know? So I'm gonna need to speak to the vets either way. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping he will continue eating the Whiskers, because eating something is definitely a lot better for him than not eating anything or not eating enough. But yeah, it's been a stressful couple of weeks. I've not been sleeping very well. You know, when you like go to bed and you like, I've been sleeping. It's not like I haven't slept, but like my sleep has been really disturbed. Like I keep waking up in the morning and like the bed sheet, like on my side of the bed, like literally isn't even on the bed anymore. Cause I've been like stirring and tossing and turning and stuff so much in my sleep that I've just like wiggled my bed sheets off. And like I just wake up and I'm just tired every day, because it's really stressful and like it's really emotionally draining, because like I want to do what's best for the cat, obviously. Like I want to do what's best for Ginga, and you know, if the renal food is better for him, you know, it's going to make it easier for his, you know, his body and stuff, and you know, make him kick around longer and stuff. You know, that's what I would like to do. But at the same time, I don't want to do that to Ginga's detriment, you know? Like, if he's really not happy, and, like, I have noticed, like, changes in, like, his behavior and his mood as well. Which, you know, partly could be because he's not getting enough energy where he's not eating the full meals. But, like, before, like, whenever I was, like, dishing up his food, he would, like, run into the kitchen with me and he'd be, like, circling my legs like a little shark, and he'd be, like, meowing the whole time. He'd be really excited for me to make the food and stuff like that. And then, like, when I would walk back through to my room, because I served I serve the pouch in the kitchen, but then I bring it back food. His little like eating and like his food and water station is in my room, because our kitchen is near the back door where the cat flap is. So if we have the cat food in the kitchen, then we get like cats that aren't our cats that like come in and eat the food. So yeah, I serve his food up in the kitchen, but then I bring it in my room to give it to him to eat, if that makes sense. And like normally, like when we're walking back through the house to like go through to my room, he like runs ahead of me. He does like this really cute, excited little trot, and he like runs ahead of me all excited. And then like every few paces he'll like stop and look back to make sure I'm still coming. And then he carries on with his little excited trot forward. And it was like, it's always so cute. It always makes me chuckle, because it's just really cute how like happy and excited he is. And like he hasn't been doing that even, you know, like even when it's food time, like he's clearly not excited for it. He just like, he will come out with me still, but like he's clearly not excited about it, you know. And like he would like slowly plod through to the other room with me, to the point where like I'm like almost tripping over him, because he's like moving so fucking slowly it's like hard to walk with him. Because he just like slumps his way into the other room, and then I'll put the bowl down and he'll slowly pace up to it, and he just has a look and he nah. And he just walks away, and it just like my heart breaks every time. Well, I've been breaking my heart 4 times a day for like the last 2 weeks. And like I was saying to Mia earlier, you know, like he's an old boy, you know, he has 3 things that he does with his day, you know. He eats, he sleeps, and he gets cuddles and attention, you know. Like the sleep is gonna happen regardless. So, like, you think about, like, the only 2 things he's really got to look forward to and enjoy of a day is his food and his cuddles. And, like, I don't want to be making him miserable by just, like, force-feeding him something he hates, you know? Like, I know this might sound... I don't know if this is, like, just me being overly sentimental or anything, but, like, I would, even if, like, feeding him normal cat food, you know, even if it does, like, reduce his longevity and stuff, like... I would rather have him for an extra year on cat food that makes him happy and he's excited to eat and stuff like that, you know. I would rather have my happy, excited little Ginga for a year than have miserable, mopey Ginga for 2 years, you know? Like, I'm a firm believer in, like, quality of life, not quantity, you know? Like, I don't want to keep him around as long as possible just for the sake of having him around long as possible, you know? Like, I want him to still be happy, you know? Like, I don't want him to be miserable. And like he's been starting to act really miserable. Like, even when he like comes up on my desk and stuff, like I don't know how to really explain it because like obviously cats can't tell you anything like with words. But like I don't really know how to explain it, but like I'm sure like other people with pets will understand. Like animals still have body language, right? Like they still have like their normal faces and you know ways they lay, way they behave and stuff like that, you know. And he's not been acting himself, you know. Like he's definitely not been acting his normal self. You know, and I just think like I would rather, even if it does reduce the time we have together, I would rather that be good time together, you know. I'd rather have happy Ginga that will like sit on my desk and like purr away at me and like look up at me with his cute, happy little googly eyes and be all cute, you know. I want the Ginga that will, you know, you can have a little play with him and stuff like that, you know. I would rather have what time we have left be nice, happy time rather than him just like constantly be miserable and stuff. So that's kind of my thought process at the moment. So like it's been a lot of ongoing stuff still. And it has been obviously like a big cause of like distress and stuff for me. Because it has been really stressful to deal with and like see him you know, see his like mood and appetite and everything decline. It has been really hard. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with the Ginga situation at the moment. But this morning's food gives me a glimmer of hope. I've also like we've had to change how we give him his medicine as well because we're supposed to give him medicine twice a day for his thyroid, which I normally put on his food, and he normally eats his entire food. So like it's not a problem, you know. But like it's at the point where he's eaten so little of his food that it's like I don't actually know if he's even getting his thyroid medication, you know? Because I have no way of knowing. Like it's completely transparent. Like once you put it on the food, like you can't tell where it was or anything, you know? I can't tell by looking at his food if he's had the medication or not. Like I genuinely have no way of telling. So what we started to do, we started to have to like we buy these treats called Licky Licks. They're kind of like, if you've seen like the videos of like people feeding their cats like churros and stuff like that, Licky Licks is basically like a UK branded churro. So it's just one of those like yogurty like cat treat things. And so what I've been doing, I've started feeding him his medicine in those. Because that's one thing, even when he was off his main food, he would still eat a Licky Licks. So, like, we've resorted to putting his medicine in a Licky Licks as well, because, like, that way I know he's had his medicine. Because I put down his little dish of Licky Licks and like, obviously, if he licks the whole dish dry, like he normally does, then I know he's got the medication if he's eaten that, you know? If he hasn't eaten the Licky Licks, then I know he probably hasn't had the medication, you know? Whereas, like, with the wet food, putting on the wet food, he's eaten so little of it, there's like no way of really telling. But like I've never once seen Ginga leave a Licky Licks. And he's been like that last couple days. As bad as his appetite has been with his normal food, he will still eat his entire Licky Licks. So yeah, we've been like separating how we do his medicine as well, because like it's the only way I can guarantee he's taken it, you know? Like, and he can't afford to be off his thyroid meds. Like, he needs to be on his thyroid meds. Otherwise, he's going to lose loads of weight again and become more unhealthy. And we don't want him losing weight and becoming more unhealthy because that then puts extra strain on his liver and his kidneys, which he's already having problems with. So, like, everything kind of feeds into each other. But yeah, shit's been quite stressful and stuff. I've not been sleeping well, so I've been, like, tired. I know I've not been around on, like, Discord and social media as much as I sometimes am and stuff. There's been a lot of days where I just can't like I've been like falling asleep at my desk so often as well because I'm so tired. I'm like so tired all the time. I keep falling asleep at my desk. I was fucking devastated. The other day I fell asleep at my desk and I woke up. I had Hero's stream on. I was watching Hero's stream and then I fell asleep at my desk at some point. And then like when I woke up, it was really quiet. And I looked up and I just saw Hero's like offline screen and I was like, I missed the end of Hero's stream. I was really sad. I was really sad. I slept through the end of his stream. I was like, I missed the pandemic. But yeah, I keep falling asleep at my desk where I'm just like so fucking tired, man. I'll just be like sat here and like if I'm not really doing anything, like I just fall asleep. I just literally just sit here and fall asleep. If I'm not like actively doing something, if I'm not like drawing or playing a game or like typing on Discord or scrolling Twitter or something, if I'm just sat here like watching a stream or a video or something, if I'm doing something that has like no active participation, I'm just crashing out at my desk because I'm just so tired. Mouse, thank you so much for the resubby. What do you mean, Purple? I'm pink. I'm pink cat girl, remember? Also, Orkin, hi. Sorry, I was having a little talk. I haven't really been looking at chat while I've been spouting this situation. But yeah, so that is the current situation. I am still a little bit all over the place because the cat situation has been very stressful. But yeah, that's kind of where we are at the moment. I don't know what times to put on my skit. Tomorrow is definitely an offline day. Where's my text layer? We can definitely put tomorrow as offline. Because I will technically be going to Mum's earlier tomorrow. And I'm not gonna like stay all day because she's not getting her dog back later on that afternoon. They did say that they will keep her. I can't remember if it was 24 or 48 hours. But I definitely remember Mum did say that like the dog is gonna have to like remain hospitalized at the vets after the surgery. So it's not even like she's gonna like go back later on and pick her up or anything. She's gonna be in the vets a couple days. So I'm not spending all day with Mum. I am gonna spend like the normal kind of amount of time there that I normally do. So technically you could argue I would have time to come home and stream later, but I'm very much anticipating not having any energy to do so. It's probably not going to be. I don't think it will be an unpleasant visit, but like I don't anticipate it being pleasant either, sort of thing, Hi, baby. We were just talking about you. Are you hungry? Do you want your food? Are you hungry? This is promising. This is kind of promising because that's the other thing he's been doing. Like on the other food, like how like it's happened loads of time on stream before, hasn't it? Where he like comes into my room and starts like begging when it's like nearly time for food. Like he stopped even doing that. Like he stopped even coming into my room at like his normal feeding times or anything. Like he would literally just like go almost the entire day before coming back in and checking out for food or anything, which was also really upsetting because that's not Ginga, but he's actually appeared and like 3 o'clock is when he's due his food. Are you hungry? Oh, he's been so cute. Let me give that's a kiss from chat. Chat loves you, Ginga. Chat loves you. Everybody's rooting for you and everyone says they want you to be a good boy and eat your wets. Yes. We all want you to be a good boy and eat your wets. Are you going to eat your wets? If I cook your wets, will you eat them? I just gave you a big kiss on the nose. Right, chat, give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna run and grab his food quick. Because it seems like he might actually want more food. So I'm gonna go to the BRB screen for a few minutes. his food process is a bit more involved at the moment. Like I said, I've got to give him like separate things for his medicine and stuff. So I'm gonna go to the BRB screen for a couple minutes, but then I'll come back. Okay.
I'm back. Hi. Hi. I ran an ad while we were gone as well, so we have uninterrupted yapping for an hour now. We have uninterrupted yapping for a
Ginga
little.
told me to tell you.
Oh?
Mother, I hath evolved past those ancient feline eatery mannerisms. I hath gained a sophisticated palate, refined for an eternity in the cosmos that is my stomach, and require my food prepared and delivered by the highest standards one would expect for a king such as I.
Anything for you, my liege. Anything for you, my liege. Well, he's eating it, which is promising. And he was actually quite excited about being fed. He was like meowing at me. He's not quite back to running through the room ahead of me yet. But he definitely walked through quicker than he has been. He like walked through at like a normal walking speed. He wasn't just kind of like dragging his feet like, oh no, I'm not gonna like it anyway, kind of thing. Because like that's the kind of vibe he was given before, you know. It's like, oh, why even bother walking in? I'm not gonna like the food. Like, so he would just like slump his way between rooms because like he knew he wasn't gonna be like interested or whatever. But he actually walked through properly today. He didn't like just like slump his way through. He actually walked through properly. And touch wood, he is at the moment. He's digging into it. He's having a good old munch. So we'll see. We'll see if he finishes that bowl or not. One of my cats is getting old. I notice her fur is a lot less groomed because she can't reach because of arthritis. Yeah, Ginga's got like that as well. He started getting a bit scrungly, bless him. I gotta groom him more now. I gotta run the brush for him more, which is unfortunate because he doesn't really like being groomed. But he needs the help, bless him. We did notice that his fur was like starting to get like a bit matted around like his hind legs and his bum. And obviously it's not nice for them to have mats in their fur. So we've been working to sort out the mats and stuff, bless him. And he doesn't have any mats now. He doesn't have any more mats. We got rid of all the mats and tangles. And now we're just like keeping on top of it, you know? We're just keeping on top of it now. I'm trying to think of days. I definitely don't want to do tomorrow because, yeah, technically I will be around in the afternoon, but I do think tomorrow is going to be really tiring at Mum's because she's going to be like really on edge and stressed about Lulu, which is, I'm not saying that to have a go or anything. It's perfectly understandable. I would be the same if Ginga was going in for surgery or something. I would not be great company either. But I do think it would be better for her to have company than to be like sat at home alone all day. So I think tomorrow's going to be a write-off. I do anticipate being quite socially and emotionally drained from tomorrow. Mia is in the office this week, allegedly. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, he is allegedly in the office this week. Part of me can't help but hold a degree of skepticism, but he's assured me it's for real this time. He's assured me it's definitely every day this week. But we'll see. So I guess we'll do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on the schedule. I guess this week will have to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Unless I... No, what if we... Wednesday... Definitely Wednesday, Friday. Mia's not in the office on Friday, so we can start a bit later on Friday. I'm thinking I'm going to put Wednesday, Friday, Sunday on the schedule. I know that's a bit random, but like... I'm just thinking, like, I don't know that I want to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you know? I don't know that I want to do, like, 3 in a row this week, especially because I'm already, like, quite tired and stuff. Anyway, like, even, let's just say hypothetically speaking, even if Ginga does carry on eating his food really well, which it looks like he is, he's, like,
he's eaten a lot of this already. He's like still at his bowl munching. He's having a good old munch. Like by this time, he's already given up on the other food and gone back into Mia's room and curled up and gone to sleep. So it's really good that he's like still sat at his bowl munching away. But yeah, even if I have better night's sleep the next few nights, I'm still on like a sleep deficit, you know? Like you know what it's like when you have like a bad night's sleep for like several days in a row. Like one good night's sleep doesn't automatically erase a bad night, does it? You're sort of like in an energy deficit that you have to like catch up from. So like I do feel like this week might be a kind of low energy week in general for me, regardless of what does happen with the Ginga situation. So I think I'd rather have a gap. I don't think I want to do consecutive days streaming. So I think if we do Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, then that doesn't clash with any Hero streams, because Hero doesn't stream Sundays anymore. I don't want to do Saturday, because like Saturday afternoons I'm normally really tired from like doing the grocery shopping. So Saturday afternoons normally wake me out because of that. I think... Oh my god, chat, he's just walked away. He's like eaten almost an entire pouch. He's actually only left a little bit in his bowl. He's only left a little bit of meats in his bowl. I could cry. I might cry. Sorry. I know I feel stupid. I feel so silly crying because like my cat ate his dinner, but like you don't know how stressful it's been. Oh, I need a tissue. Yippee! He hates renal food. He sure does. He sure does. He's definitely you know like when like people do boycotts and stuff and they're like, you know, you have to speak with your wallet, you know. You can't buy the games, you know. You have to not spend the money to send the message. Ginga's done like the cat equivalent of that by just like not eating the food. Ginga's done like the cat equivalent of that. He's been on like a little hunger strike because he doesn't like the food. That's really promising though. He's like, honestly, like the amount of food he's left in his bowl isn't unusual for him. Like there would be times before where he wouldn't eat the full pouch, but then like he would normally come back and finish it off later, sort of thing, you know. The amount of food he's left in the bowl at the moment isn't out of character for him. He would fairly often leave a bit of food in his bowl like that anyway, you know. So the amount he's left isn't a worrying amount of food left. Oh mate. Hang on, I didn't mute to blow my nose now because I've made myself all snotty by crying. I'm back, sorry. like I don't mind. If he's not going to eat the renal food, like I said before, like I don't consider it the end of the world, you know. Like I'd rather have him for a good time rather than a long time, you know. Like it's not the end of the world to me if he won't eat the renal food. I would rather him just be eating and be happy, you know. Like I however much longer that gives me, I'd rather him be eating and happy, and like that's definitely a better option than like needing to put him on like appetite stimulants and stuff like that. Because like if he's eating as well, like that also means, you know, he's not feeling sick and stuff like that, because like that's the kind of stuff I'm worrying about as well. I'm like, are you not eating because you feel sick, you know? Like, do you need to be prescribed like nausea medication and stuff like that? Because he can't tell me what's wrong. He can't tell me what the reason is he's not eating for stuff, you know? But the fact that he's eating his first 2 meals today with no issue tells me that it hasn't been a problem with like sickness or anything like that. I think it is purely just, ew, what is that food you're giving me? I don't like it. Which is kind of funny because like he's never been a fussy cat. He's the kind of cat you could put anything down and he'd eat it. Like I've only ever found one food he didn't like. He's not a fussy cat normally. So like I didn't think it'd be too much of a problem. But he has definitely voted with his mouth and his stomach. He's definitely voted with his mouth and stomach. Well, technically free now, Yumi. Technically free because we've tried him on 2 different brands of renal food. And I think we might just have to keep him on the whiskers. I think we might just have to keep him on the whiskers because, like, I want to preface this by saying I'm not saying this to like beg anyone for like money or help or anything, but like we've already tried the brands of renal food we can afford. There are a couple other brands that we could try, but honestly, they're not very financially suitable for us. Like because me and Mia are a single income family. Like the renal food we brought at the moment, like that was already like 93 quid for a month's worth of food. And that was like one of the cheapest options. There were a couple options that were a little bit cheaper than that, but they all had like really bad reviews, like loads of people saying my cat won't eat this. Whereas the one we brought did have a lot of good reviews, and like a lot of people were saying like, you know, my cat won't eat any renal food, but they ate this one, which is why we gave that one a go. It wasn't just because it was one of the cheapest. But it was a factor, you know. I know you've got like the Royal Canin. Royal Canin do a renal diet. And there's another one. Is it Hills? Hills Science Plan or something, I think it's called. Like Hills is really expensive as well, you know. So feasibly, we can't really try other renal foods with him. Feasibly, we can't really afford to try other renal foods with him. And I know that sounds horrible in a way, but like at the end of the day, we can only do the best we can do. We can only do the best that we can do. And if he's not eating what we can afford, you know, it is, I don't know, it's better for him to have just his normal food if it's not renal. You know, it's better for him to just have food he will eat versus expensive renal food he won't eat, you know? Yeah, income spend is harsh. We have barely enough to just live now. Yeah, shit's rough, man. Gotta love Cosy Live. But yeah, realistically, we can't really afford to like try different renal foods. So like I will admit I can't I'll put my hands up, I'll be honest with you, you know, I can't sit here and say, you know, I can't sit here and say we've tried everything and he won't eat anything. We haven't tried everything. But like I don't see the point in trying a food on him that we can't sustainably afford to buy him, you know? Like we there's no point me seeing if he'll eat the Royal Canin or the Hills if we can't afford to give him that food anyway, you know? There's no point. What's the point in even trying him on it if we can't afford to actually feed it to him long term, you know? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Ah! No!
£45.
I literally said I wasn't saying this to beg for money! No! Who was that? Mouse, was that you? Was that you? I have a sneaky suspicion that might have been the little mousy poo. I got a hunch. Was that you, Mouse? Who was that? Where's hang on. I'm gonna say that one day. One day I'm gonna be like, was that you, Mouse? And it's like not gonna be Mouse. And then the person who it was is gonna be like, oh. It was Mouse. Thank you very much, Mouse. I appreciate you. I genuinely wasn't saying it to beg for money, though. I genuinely wasn't saying it to, like, beg or anything. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. I should probably give that straight to Mia to to help recuperate from the renal food we brought that he's not going to eat. It's so annoying because, like, as well, where the first 2 days we gave him the new renal food, he was eating it. He was eating it. Like, the first, like, day and a half, he ate it. He gobbled that shit up. And we were like, brilliant. Like, he loves this. We fucking scored. So we were, like, happy. And I brought a month's worth of food for him because the website I buy him from, it's like cheaper to buy the food on like a subscription basis. So I just like brought I just reactivated the subscription and brought a month's worth of food because, you know, it looked good as gold that he was going to eat it. And then he stopped eating it. So out of our £93 worth of food we've purchased, like, we haven't used that much of it. I do think, actually, based on the pouches, hang on, I do need to do something real quick, chat. I need to check. When did we order that? Because the website we order from a website called Zooplus, and they apparently do have a 14-day like money back guarantee, but I don't know if they will do it on like a partial order, because I don't expect them to take back like the boxes that we've opened and stuff. I know they probably can't take back the open boxes, but I'm hoping maybe we can do like a partial return, because I do still have like one set of boxes that's like still all wrapped up in the plastic and everything. So like if we could get like even just like a partial refund or something on that. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me turn off. I need to cancel that subscription actually as well. Because I don't want them sending another 6 boxes of food he's not going to eat. Reason for stopping. Cat sadly will not eat this food. There we go. We'll turn that off so they don't deliver another one. That's a good start. Oh, there's a cancel button. Okay. There we go. Let me cancel that real quick. And then when did we get that order? Order date 5th of the 4th. When was that? Okay, we are within 14 days. We are within 14 days of that. Sorry, chat. Let me just have a look at this quickly because I will forget to do it after. If I don't do it now, I'll forget. If I need to do it now, if I leave it till after stream, it'll be out of my mind and I might forget, and then we're gonna run out of days. How do I do a return? Sorry, chat, bear with me. Bear with me, this is important. I need to work this out. If you need to return an item, please contact our customer care team. Okay. Reason for contacting us. Return question / request. Customer number. Order number. Hello. I am sorry to bother you. However, I wanted to see if it was possible to do a partial return on this order. Our cat has unfortunately stopped eating this food after initially seeming like he took to it well. Although we have unpacked one. Hang on, I need to go double check how many. I can't remember what we got in the plastic. Hang on, chat. I gotta go check. I have money left over at the end of the month. There's worse ways to spend it. Oh, bless you, Mouse. Well, we very much appreciate it. Thank you. Although we have unpacked one lot of food, we do still have 4 boxes that are still unopened and sealed together in the plastic. And I was wondering if it would be at all possible. Sorry, chat. Writing, like, talking it out helps you think. Just like mute the stream for 5 minutes if this is fucking annoying. I'm sorry. My brain like processes it better if I like say it in like out loud. I don't know. That's just the way my brain works. I wondered if it would be at all possible to do a partial return on this order so we can at least recoup some of our losses. Right, hello, sorry to bother you. However, I wanted to see if it was possible to do a partial return on this order. My cat has unfortunately stopped eating this food after initially seeming like he took to it well. And although I have unpacked one lot of food, we do still have 4 boxes that are still unopened and sealed together in the plastic. And I was wondering if it would be at all possible to do a partial return on this order so we can at least recoup some of our losses. Thank you in advance for your help. Kind regards, Megumu. There you go. We'll see if we can get some money back. Oh, I can make an attachment. Hang on, let me sorry, I didn't realize there was an attachment field. Let me go take a picture of what I've got because I don't know if that will help the returns process or not. I'll be back again. I'm back again. Sorry, chat. I don't know. I don't know if having the picture will help with the return, but I'll throw everything in there that it's got a field for. I'll throw everything at it to try get some money. Because like, what's half of this order was like 93 quid. What's half of 93 quid? I don't know how much that is. I'm not good at maths, but that's like more money than I'm prepared to throw away if I can get money back on it, you know? I would rather return it and A, get some money back, and B, you know, the food can go somewhere else. Save that to my desktop quick. It's such a shame because like so many like because I've been like Googling like Reddit threads and stuff like well not specifically Reddit threads but like it's just Reddit threads that always come up, you know. I've been Googling like how to switch cat to new food, cat won't eat renal food, you know, stuff like that. And obviously, you know what it's like when you search a problem on the internet, it always brings up Reddit threads, doesn't it? Always brings up Reddit threads. And like even in like Reddit threads, I've seen other people mention, you know, like, oh, have you tried your cat on this food? Like, this is the only one my cat will actually eat. And it's like, it's the food that Ginga won't eat. It's the food that Ginga won't eat. And like so many people are like, if you haven't already, try this one. This one's really good. And I'm just like sat here like, I tried it. He won't eat it. It's so annoying. I am human. Yes, I am. Need one more proofread before I send it. There we go. Submit. Yeah, I don't know if you're listening to me. I don't know if you can hear me, but I've sent a refund request. I've done the thing. I've asked if we can get money back on that order. So we'll see what they say. No, you're a cat girl. Yeah, but shh, they don't need to know that. They don't need to know that. Right, I'm back with you now, chat. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. But I had to do it because you know what it's like. Does anyone else do that thing where you're like, oh yeah, I must do that. I'll do that later. And then like you just forget and then later never comes until the next time. And you're like, oh shit, yeah, I didn't do the thing. I must do that. I'll do that later. I'll definitely do that later. And then you still don't do it. Yeah. In my defense, I wasn't doing that this time. Like I waited this time because obviously I was trying different things to get Ginga to eat it. But I think the fact that he is now eating his whiskers again with no problem, I think we can definitely rule out the fact that I'm not going to be able to get him to eat the renal food. he's not gonna go for it. So I think it's become clear now. So I might as well ask a question. I don't know if they will. I don't know if they will let us do a partial return. But you know what? My mum always said, if you don't ask, you don't get. You know. If you don't ask, you don't get anything. If you do ask, yeah, they could say no, but they might say yes. So it's always worth asking. It's always worth asking the question. That was me changing the bedsheet for the longest time. I forgot for like 5 days. Oh no, changing bedsheets is the fucking worst, man. It's still sealed, no reason why they shouldn't let you. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, like, unfortunately, like, we did unwrap one of them from the plastic, and I, like, decanted all the pouches from the cardboard boxes and stuff. So I don't have those anymore. So, like, one lot of it, we do still have a fairly, like, look how much, it's quite sad. It's quite sad how much food we do have. Hang on. Hello, Discord. Open in browser? No? Yes? Yes. Thank you, Discord. Yeah, like if you have a look at that link, that's a big link. If you have a look at that link, like we have a lot of that cat food left, which is unfortunate. But, you know, at the time we didn't know, so I can't be too mad. Like, we didn't know at the time. So it is what it is. But I do have 4 boxes that are completely, they're still in their boxes. And then the 4 boxes are, like, shrink wrapped together with, like, a big, like, barcode sticker thing on the side from, like, the warehouse. So I'm hoping, my hope is that we will at least be able to return the unopened packet. I don't think we can do anything about the open packets. But hopefully we can at least get something back for the unopened packet. We'll see. All we can do is ask and try. They might say no, but they might say yes. So we'll just wait and see what they do say. But yeah, it's a lot of food. Worst case scenario, like we do have like a few like we do have like cat rescue shelters and stuff around. So like I might just see if like the shelters will take it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder, can you put cat food on eBay? Can you eBay cat food? Wait, can you sell cat food on eBay? Would people buy cat food from eBay? I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to fuck around with like Facebook Marketplace or anything, you know? Facebook Marketplace is a lawless wasteland and it terrifies me. I don't like Facebook Marketplace. I've never used it as a buyer or a seller, but I've heard enough horror stories to never want to. I've heard enough horror stories to never want to use Facebook Marketplace. So I don't really want to do that. But I would maybe be happy to box it up and ship it out on eBay. But I don't know if anyone would look at it or buy it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll work something out. I'll work something out. I have to get ready for my hospital appointment. I don't want to go. No, stinky. It's so smelly. I hope, I don't know what you're going for, but I hope it's as quick and painless as a hospital visit can be. I hope as far as hospital visits can go, I hope it goes well, Barnsey. I don't want to go to the toilet anymore. I just want to listen to my yapper. Oh, no, Toru, we still shitting. Oh, buddy. Poor Toru. It's okay. Just take me to the toilet with you. You can toilet. Wait, no, maybe maybe you can't. With your with your phone battery, maybe you can't take me to the toilet with you. Maybe he can't. But I'm more than happy to be watched in the toilet. If you do have phone battery, you can talk to me from the toilet. I'm not too precious about it.
Giga shitting. Oh no. Curse you, Starbucks! How dare. Not sure if Starbucks or norovirus, but pretty shit either way. Pun not actually intended, but kind of appropriate. Pun not intended, but actually very appropriate, unfortunately. Chat, should we refresh the tracking on my pencil? Wow, it still says nothing. Yippee! Yippee! Oh boy! Chat, do you want to know something really sad? Do you want to know something really fucked up about my Apple Pencil, chat? So I ordered it. Hang on, when did I order it? I think it was the 10th. I think it was the 10th I ordered it. I have so many emails. No, the 9th. I ordered it. I ordered my Apple Pencil on the 9th, right? I did order it in the evening. It was like 7 o'clock. So we'll say, because the shop probably wasn't open at 7 p.m. So we'll say the 10th, right? We'll say the 10th. They realistically couldn't deal with it on the 9th because I placed the order after they would likely be closed. But they've had it since the 10th. And yeah, I haven't had anything. And I got sent an email from shop and it was like, oh, track your order by downloading this app. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't want to download an app to track my order. But also I wanted to know where my order was. So I did relent and download the app, which is a really shit app, by the way. I don't like the app. I might delete the app because I've got a Royal Mail tracking number now. So I can just track it on Royal Mail anyway. Like, I don't have to track it through the app at all. It fucking lied. It was like, download this app to track it. And then they just gave me a Royal Mail tracking number anyway. So I don't need the app to track it at all. I fucking lied. I got scammed, chat. But anyway, it updated. Like it had the order on this shop app. I could see the order there, but like there were no tracking details or anything anywhere. So I ended up emailing them on, was it Friday or Saturday I emailed them? When did I email them? Okay, it was Saturday morning. Saturday morning, I emailed them just to ask, because I was like, nothing's happened, but like I don't know if it's just like the app being buggy or whatever. So I sent them an email. I wrote, good morning. I placed an order on your website 3 days ago. Order number blurt for a 2nd generation Apple Pencil. I was just wondering if it's been dispatched yet.
Hello,
Hey.
Giri.
Hero!
Where is Negu?
I'm Negu. What do you mean? Gary doesn't own purple. I could be purple too. Megu can have a little purple moment as a treat. But yeah, and then I was like, I received an email from a shop telling me to download an app to track my order, which I did, but it only shows me a receipt, a button to confirm I received the order, and a button to archive the order. So I just wondered what's actually happening with my order, as I'm quite eager to receive the item. Thank you for your time. Kind regards, Meggy Moo. That's what I sent them. And then I got an email back from them. I think they emailed me back the same day. Yeah. Hi there. Thank you for the email. Very sorry about the delayed dispatch. The item will be dispatched out today via Royal Mail, and hopefully it should reach you by Tuesday. And I'm like, oh man, I don't want to wait till Tuesday, but whatever. I'll wait. It's fine. As long as it's coming. And then I did get an update on the shop app, and it had a shipping, like a tracking number and stuff. And I was like, yay, it's been shipped. And like it says on Royal Mail, it says, tracking history, Saturday, 12th of April, sender has dispatched item. So I'm sat here and I'm like, yay, it's on its way, it's coming. And there has not been a single update since then. Nothing. There's not been a single update. It still just says sender has dispatched item.
And Giri's been hanging out with the Brits so much she sounds exactly like one now.
The assimilation is complete. Oh my god, Giri, wait. I don't know if you would have seen this. I don't know if you will be aware of what I'm just about to say, because I will admit I have seen this on TikTok. I keep thinking about you and Hey, because there's this like fucking video going viral on TikTok at the moment. It's this little orange fish, and it has this like song, and it's like this French song about this little orange fish. And every time I see it, I think of you and Hey, because like it's French, and every time I just hear it, I'm like La Poisson Steve. And I'm just like, gooey, hey, funny French fish. Has anyone else's feed just been like completely fucking infected by La Poisson Steve? I think is it Le Poisson? I forget. I forget what it is. I don't know French, but it's something along those lines. Let me see if I can find him. Hang on. For anyone that is lacking context. How do I spell fish? I don't know how to is that how you say it? I don't even I don't even know which one's the original. I don't know. I don't know the original even. This fish is just everywhere. It's actually just fucking everywhere. I don't even know what the original Steve is now. Right, hang on. Let's Spotify. Let's pause Robin. Pause Robin for a moment. There's the right. Let me scooch over. I'm gonna scooch over with you, chat. Hi, chat. Hello. One day I will make a new media share source. But for now, we're just gonna do ye old faithful window capture again. Because why not? One day I will set up a better source, but today is not that day. Okay, if I put it like this. There you go. Now the video is nice and big for you. I can sit between us, chat. A little sandwich, little content sandwich. Me, you, and the content. This is the video. I don't know how loud it's going to be. We will find out together. Actually, no. Let me mute the source for you guys. Actually, just in case it is really fucking loud. I don't hear it. I can't hear it myself to verify if it's loud or not. Why do I not hear it? Hello? I'm supposed to hear you too, no? Why is my monitoring fucked again? Why is my monitoring fucked? Hey, what if I toggle monitoring off and on again? No, I don't. Wait, I don't hear it. Why do I not hear it? I can see the bars on OBS. I know it is making sound. Because I muted it for you guys in case it's really loud. So you guys can't hear it. But I don't know why I also can't hear it. Why do I not hear it? I don't understand. I don't I don't know why I can't hear it. Wait, has OBS? Hang on, OBS settings. Does OBS like change? Wait, no, I can't. No, because I. Some stuff is monitored though. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened because some of my, my monitor device in OBS is right. I don't know. I don't know. I just. I just don't know, chat. I
Try
just
unmuting it,
don't
see if
know.
it's all
Anyway,
connected.
hopefully it's not too loud for you, I guess. I sorry if it is. But this is I'm gonna unmute the source and I'll play the video again. Tell me if you guys hear it or not. I don't hear it. I don't know why. Do you hear it? Le Poisson Steve. He's everywhere. I cannot escape Steve. I don't know. I don't know if this is like even the original video. He's just like look at the search results. Like there's like so many, like he's everywhere. There are like so many. Like people are just like making him in like games and stuff. Like it's just like everywhere. I can't hear these though, which is really sad. I can't even if I've put the browser source, like I've put it on monitor and output, which means I should hear it too, but I'm not, and I don't understand why. I really don't know, but yeah, there's just like so many. It's just it's just everyone's just making these videos. It's just everywhere. I've seen like a couple people have made like VTuber models of this like stupid little orange fish. And now I see it, and everywhere I'm just like La Poisson Steve. Yeah, that's what 95% of my TikTok browsing is at the moment. It's just all La Poisson Steve. Ah! Raina won't stop fucking singing. Oh, that's so funny. I haven't been singing it. Steve lives in my head, thankfully. Luckily for Mia, Steve only lives in my head right now. He hasn't become an outside thought. He's only an inside thought right now. Anyway, I'm gonna restart Robin's song because I like it and I don't want to start it again from the middle. Wait. Why have I lost Spotify sound? Why can I not hear Spotify now? What? Hello? I give up. I give up. I just... Where? Where's my sound? I don't understand. Oh, if I put it to my speakers, you'll play through my speakers. What about my headset? No? What? Why? 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 Spotify was working for me. Why do I no longer hear Spotify? I was hearing Spotify. Hang on, I'm closing Spotify and reopening it. I can live without hearing the mix up shit, but I want to hear Spotify. I can't just sit here and talk to you guys in silence for me. Why can't I hear it? Hey, what is happening? Someone help me. I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna go actually insane. Why? Why can I not hear it? I don't understand. I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed anything. I don't understand. I actually don't understand. I haven't changed anything. I don't get it. Why is it not working now?
Does anyone have any ideas? Please help me, I beg. I don't want to sit here in silence. Silence is cringe. If I don't hear music or videos, then I hear the voices. I don't want to hear the voices right now. Open sound settings. That looks right. I don't understand why it's not working now. You were hearing it before you did this. That's why I'm confused. That's why I'm confused because, like, I had it. It was fine. And now it's not fine. And I don't understand why. Can I hear anything? Is anything coming through for me? Hang on. Uh,
Is your headset charged?
I don't hear anything. Wait, is it? My little light is flashing. It should be on. Hang on. Let me try turn the headset off and on again. No, that did not help. I can't hear. Like, it's like I'm on the right thing. I'm on headphones Arctis 7. Like, I'm definitely on the right audio channel, and it's like it's showing that as my monitor mix on my thingy, my Wavelink as well. And the sliders like are all where they should be. Like, it's not like it's muted or anything. And sound is obviously coming out because, like, if I change my device to my speakers, sound is coming through my speakers. So, like, I've just changed it to speakers now. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but, like, I can hear it coming through my speakers. But if I change it to come through my headphones, it's not coming through. Like, I don't understand why. But now I can't hear anything, and I don't like it. It feels somehow it feels really awkward to just be like talking to you guys with nothing in the background. Like, I don't know. I feel vulnerable and weird with no music. I don't like it. I don't like it. It feels weird. It feels weird. Not like hearing anything. I don't like it. It's uncomfy. Say the word, streamer. Wait, what words? Is it linked to some random person's headset in the area? It shouldn't be. As far as I'm aware, it can only connect to my PC. I don't know, because it's got like the little it's got like its own. It's not a Bluetooth headset. It's got like its own special little wireless hub thingy. So as far as I'm aware, it couldn't be connected to anything else, could it? Could it? I don't know. I've got a SteelSeries Arctis something. I think it's one of the older ones. I've had it for a bunch of years now. Is it a 7? I think it might be an Arctis 7. But like it's got its own little like wireless like thing. It's not just like a Bluetooth headset. It's got its own like little wireless hubby thing. I'm not good with technology. I don't know how to word it properly. I don't know why I have no sounds though. Wait, can I? Let me refresh there. I've lost
Hello,
everything.
Viewing. Where is Megu?
I can't even hear those now. I've lost all my sound somehow. I've lost all my sound. La Poisson Steve! Steve! You did this! What the fuck? What the fuck, Steve? I fucking hate that fish. La Poisson Steve is dead to me. I just wanted to share a silly little fish with you guys. And he's gone and fucking ruined everything. I can't hear anything now. I can't hear anything that I heard before. I closed down the Steve window and he took all my sounds with him. How did he do that? That's crazy. How? I need to... Wait. Is it sound control panel? I don't know what... I feel like there's something I should be looking at, but like I also don't know what I'm looking at. Has it like... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. See, in my sound control panel thing, like my headphones are there. Like they're in there and it says they're the default device and I can see little bars happening, like can I capture that window? That's me. I don't want to be dragging me. Wait, I want to drag the other window. I want to drag the other window, please. I'm gonna have a fucking meltdown. I'm gonna cry. I give up. Let me. Why won't it? I'm fucking scream. I'm gonna scream! Are your headphones charged? Yeah, they are! And they're definitely on. And I hear the little bleep bloop. I turned them off and on again and I heard the little bleep bloop. That's the only thing I have fucking heard. I did hear the little headphone bleep bloop. But that's the only thing I've heard. What am I looking for? Transform. There. Okay, this. Right. I'm looking at this thing, right? And like you can see the little green bars are going up. Like it's obviously receiving sound. Because that's what that means, right? Like it's got sound. Like if there's like little green bars, that means it's like receiving sounds, no? Is that what that means? Or am I like interpreting this wrong? Am I just like making myself look stupid on stream? Because like these are set as the default device. But like, even if I change it to the game one, I don't hear anything. Neither of my headset channels are working because you've got the chat and the game channels, but like I can't hear anything through either of them. It doesn't matter which headphone channel I'm on. I can't hear anything. I don't get why. Biggie, we're on chat. I've tried both. I don't hear anything on chat or game. I'm normally on game, but I don't hear anything through either of them. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Go on chat for me. Okay, I've switched to chat. I'm on chat now. I've changed it to chat. Let me do it on Wavelink as well, just in case. No, I still hear nothing. I've changed it to chat on both Windows and the Wavelink software, and I still don't hear anything. Go on the properties. Like this. Oh boy, I sure do love troubleshooting streams. Yep, fucking E. Just kill me now. Just fucking. I can't be asked for streaming anymore, man.
I'm so fucking done. I don't want to be a fucking streamer anymore. This shit is bullshit. It looks like it's monitoring your mic. Does it? Oh wait, hang on, I went to the properties thing, but you can't see it. It brought it up in a different window. Hang on. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. No, it's the wrong button. Hang on. Let me do something quick. I don't want to flashbang you guys. Let me change my background first and foremost. So no one screams about their poor eyes. Let's just bring up ye oldie display capture. Where are you? just capture my whole display so Yumi can see and maybe help me. Don't worry about the second Megu and the Void, okay? She can't hurt you. Void Megu cannot hurt you. So this is what I have. This is what I have at the moment, Yumi. Yeah, make it bigger for you so you can see. So this is the properties. This is the properties thing you told me to press. I pressed properties, and it brought up this. I'm really sorry about this, chat. I didn't intend for like anything that I've done on the stream today to happen. Go to advanced. No, sorry. I am sorry. I'm frustrated. Sorry. I'm frustrated. Sorry. Not like sorry that I feel like it's my fault. Sorry, but like just frustrated. Change to channel. Oh, change to 2 channel and test for me. What? I don't have 2 channel. I don't have 2 channel. I only have 1 channel. Does that mean something? Just do tests then. What? This device is being used by another application. If you continue, that application may stop working. Do you want to continue? Yes, I guess. Because nothing's happening? Did I even do any? I did. What? Am I supposed to hear something if I press test? Because if I am, I didn't. If I'm supposed to hear something, I didn't hear anything. What am I supposed to hear? There should be sound. I hear nothing. Like a ring? No, definitely not. I heard nothing. Absolutely nothing. Man. Shall I just change to the other and do the same? What, change the game? Game. Oh, game has 2 channel. Game has 2 channel. But I still don't hear anything. I still don't hear anything if I press test. I can see the little green bars. So like I can tell by the green bars that it's sending something, but I don't hear anything. I don't I don't know. Is your Bluetooth built into the PC? It's not Bluetooth. It's just got a little wireless hub. It's a SteelSeries headset, and it just has like its own wireless hub thingy. Try unplugging the dongle for the headset. Okay. question is, which one is the thing? Which one of you are the one I need? Another one, another one. One, honey. No, but really, which one actually are you? My heel. Oh wait, no, you're not USB, are you? You're this. You're just like a little thing. Oh no, I didn't look what hole. Ow! Oh no.
Back of your head.
Yeah. I don't know. What hole does this go in? Does it go in the green hole?
Yeah.
It didn't do anything. I pulled it out and pulled it back in, and I still don't hear anything. Wait, what's this? Which device did you plug into? Headphone? What is Realtek audio console? I listened to La Poisson Steve, and then I lost all my sound.
What's La Poisson
It's
Steve?
the little orange fish.
The sound just disappeared.
Yeah, I had like Spotify on in the background as always, and everything was fine, except I couldn't hear Mix It Up.
Put the wrong one. That one.
Oh, wow, I still don't hear anything. Is that line in or speaker out?
Speaker out. Anything?
No. Windows just updated, right? Try control panel, hardware, and sound. Wait, if I don't know. Hang on, I don't know if it will do anything. I'm gonna hide display capture just for a second because I don't know if that will show anything I don't want to see. Well, did you say? Oh, control panel, hardware, and sound. What is control panel?
Type in control panel. There. There.
Oh. Hardware and sound. Sound.
That is what
Is
you're
that
on.
not what I'm already
Yeah,
looking
you're
at?
already on that.
I lick you. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm very sorry. We are undergoing technical support right now. please bear with me. I would say I'm not always like this, but I kind of am.
So you're playing music right now?
Yeah. On Spotify.
What's coming through? That's the headphones. That's Spotify. Wavelink? That's going
Yeah.
through your wavelink.
Yeah, that's what's supposed to come through.
Yeah. So
But I don't hear it.
I don't understand how your wavelink is connected together. So that's that, isn't it?
Yeah. Everyone else hears everything. Everyone can hear everything. I just can't hear anything. And I could hear at the beginning of the stream, but then I opened up YouTube to show everyone La Poisson Steve, and then I lost all my sound, and I can't get it back.
Which wavelink is it connected to?
What do you mean?
Because you've got like, oh, is it music?
Yeah.
You can't hear that. Oh, wait there. Isn't it on here?
Yeah, fucking Steve stole my sound! Like the biggest scam of the fucking century. I no longer trust La Poisson Steve.
I don't know how you listen to that.
I don't know. I'm tempted to just restart my PC and hope it's there when I turn it back on.
Yeah, because this says it's not got any kind of output coming at all. It's just, I guess that volume slider is when you play around with that.
I don't know. I never look at this. It normally just works.
Spoons to figure this out.
No, neither do I.
Just restart.
Yeah. Chat, I'm gonna restart my PC. I'm just gonna end stream and shit and restart my PC and see if I can hear stuff when it boots back up. Because I don't know. I don't know. But I will be back, hopefully, maybe.